go. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. I, Tony Schiavone, with Gorilla Monsoon and with Wade Barrett. And today on Friday Night Smackdown, we have a good show, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Because now we do know who will be fighting Cody Rhodes for the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings. It'll be Amua, since she beat Keith Lee to have that right yesterday on Impact or Hit. Tony Schiavone says, yeah, that is true, Gorilla Monsoon says. We do know who Cody Rhodes will be wrestling or, fighting now for with his TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings on stake. Some of her Yield show. We just don't know when it's going to be, Gorilla Monsoon says. I'll tell you both right now, Wade Barrett says. The other asking thing is, where did he get himself off to? That's the other asking thing. No one really seems to know, where he went off to. I mean, the so-called onlook TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes, and then no one knows where he's at, Wade Barrett says. Well, that is true. That is true, Michael Cole says, that we do not know where he got steaded at. But he has to be somewhere in this room. Because he has to be somewhere in this bedroom, we know that much. But yeah, if someone doesn't seek him before the time of the match happens, then he's going to have to yield up, the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings. Which will be heartbreaking for him because he put in so much time and so much work to fight for it, and then win the TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings in the 4th month of last year, only to lose it to not know where he's at, Tony Schiavone says. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Gorilla Monsoon said. I have seen wrestlers lose straps for lesser things, for not showing up, or getting missteaded, which it is bad if it happens, Gorilla Monsoon says. But hopefully we will seek him, and hopefully he will have his match, with Awana, sometime. We just don't know when what Yield show is going to be. We just don't know when it's gonna. We just don't know what's gonna be. Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, we'll have to keep, looking for him. There's only one more. Only one more bid one more thing he can be in. Well, I can tell you right now, Wade Barrett says, you keep on looking for him. Shit. You just have to take the TWF Heavyweight winnings and World Heavyweight winnings off of him, because we just don't know where he's at. Wade Barrett says, alright, have to, go to the ring now. Alright, Daniel Bryan said, I can't stand up in this ring, or somebody do, we just fall over. Alright, so, sometime, I don't know, in the next month, Cody Rhodes has to put his TWF Heavyweight and World Heavyweight winnings on stake with Amua, I guess. If that's how you say her name, Awana, yeah. And so far, we don't know where he's at. I mean, we don't know if we did put him in one of the other bookshelves. There's only one bookshelf in our room. You know. So the way we look at it is, we can, well, we were going to have to take, shit. Well, we were going to have to take the TWF, you know, heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings off of him. Oh, fuck. Okay. If we can't seek him. Which now I can't stand. Oh. You know, which I can't seek him. And if we can't seek him, we'll have to take the TWF heavyweight winnings off. No need to do that, Daniel Bryan, because I'm here. And I understand that now I'm fighting Amura, if that's how she says her name. I mean, I'm not always good at how to say that Hawaiish borrowed name. But yeah, at first I thought it was going to be, you know, Rainbow Bright, but then she shifted. She gave up her right to fight me, Cody Rhodes says. And now Amura is the one I'm going to be fighting. But Daniel Bryan, I do got a lot of onlook for Amura. I mean, she was a former TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. I mean, yeah, she was. And we almost thought you were gone. We didn't know where you were at. And we were almost thinking about how to take the strap off of you. And you know how so many good runs have always come to the end with that. But thank God Daniel Bryan said we didn't have to do that. Alright. Awana. looks like me and you are gonna have to, you know, finally have our meeting. Because I do believe that you got the right to fight me now. Well, yeah, I do, Daniel Bryan. I mean, I do, Cody Rhodes. I do got the right to fight you now. But it didn't start out that way, Cody Rhodes. As you know, it was supposed to be Rainbow Bright was the one who won the Kingly Thunder, and there wasn't really too many wrestlers in that one. But then Rainbow Bright gave up her right to fight you, and then the TWF leadership team had to come up with some way to choose someone to fight you. So I fought Keith Lee yesterday, and then that gave me the right, after I beat Keith Lee, it gave me the right, you know, to fight you. Yeah. And it did, Awana. I mean, it gave you the right to, you know, it did give you the right to fight me. And I do know that you were a good TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter, like myself, you know. But I worked hard to become the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter. So I don't think it's going to be, and I know we fought more than once, so I don't think that it's going to be, you know, smooth this time around. We did have fights before, Cody, so I don't think our match this time is going to be as smooth as all the other matches we had. But I do want to say that I look forward, you know, to fighting you. And whenever that's going to happen, just going to let you know that I'm going to take, you know, the winnings off of you. Yeah, well, you're going to have to put in the time and put in the work. And I know, Awana, you can do that because I have seen you do that. I put in the time, I put in the work too. So, it's going to be one hell of a match between us. You know, and I'm not going to give up so smoothly. You know, well, I know, Cody, you're not going to give up so smoothly. I've seen all the things you did. I seen all the matches you had in WWE and here in the TWF, so I know you're not going to give up smoothly. I say we make the greater wrestler win, you know, and we shake on that, yeah, and by shifting the ring, alright, yeah. Well, we just heard from Awana, now Awana and Cody Rhodes are going to have another match, and Awana's hoping that she'll become the two-time TWF heavyweight fighter and world heavyweight fighter. You know, Tony Schiavone says, and that's going to be good because really a lot of folks didn't think that we would have this match. A lot of folks didn't know where Cody Rhodes was at, and were almost about to write him off as gone missing, and he was going to lose the TWF heavyweight winnings that way. Well, I can tell you one thing right now, Gorilla Monsoon says, that now we're going to have Cody Rhodes fight Awana again, and like all the other times that they fought, this match should be as good as all the other matches that Awana and Cody Rhodes had. You know, Gorilla Monsoon says, I want to tell you something right now. Wade Barrett says, Awana needs to put in the time. She needs to put in the work. And Cody Rhodes needs to stop being so, has to stop being so friendly with, with a lot of folks, because everyone that you're fighting against, everyone that you're warring against, that they're gonna take away the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. So he needs to be aware that Awana's gonna do whatever she needs to do to win it, and he hopes he better do what he's gotta do to keep it. Well, Wade Barrett, I would think that both sides are going to fight to either keep it or win it. Speaking of that, we're going to have Michael Cole now. Well, thank you Tony Schiavone and Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, here today on Friday Night Smackdown. Alright, Cody Rhodes, you now know you're fighting Awana again. And are you looking forward to having your match with Awana? Well, to tell you the truth, Michael, I am looking forward to fighting Awana. See, when I won the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings in the 4th month of last year, I was going to be the fighting one. And love me or hate me, onlook me or not, folks can't take away my hard work, alright? Or all the time I put in. And me and Awana had matches in the past. Go back and you'll see that we fought before. So anyway, do you see yourself beating Awana and still being the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter? Oh yes, I do. I don't know how long. I don't know. I hope that I'm still going to be the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight fighter, but I can't see the upcoming. I can only hope that all the time and all the work I put in, and I only hope that somehow, some way, I can win that. Well, that's my talk with the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Awana here today on Friday Night Smackdown. And that's all the time we got here, for Friday Night Smackdown. I, Tony Schiavone, with Gorilla Monsoon and Wade Barrett, we hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and see you tomorrow for Collision or Hit.